I just finished reading Emily Henry's fifth novel, Great Big Beautiful Life. The first thing that I want to talk about is this idea of who tells the story and how the different perspectives come in. And it opens with Alice Scott, who is our protagonist, talking about how for every story there's three versions: his, hers, and the truth. This idea that we really don't know what we're really getting at because there's so many perspectives involved in understanding what happened. And Alice is a journalist, and she has gotten the gig of her dreams, which is to interview Margaret Ives, who comes from a storied, complicated, convoluted, crazy family that invented that gotcha journalism where the headlines rule and you're after people, and even though you're at the beginning at anyway, they were telling really powerful stories, they were also interested in being kind of like the New York Post a little bit in terms of the kind of headlines they would have that would bring people in. So she gets this gig, which is the dreamiest gig ever because Margaret Ives has been just a shot-in person that nobody knew where she was for decades. She's been kind of missing, reclusive, and she's so excited. She's gonna write this book, and then right as she has her first meeting with Margaret, she realizes that she's not the only one who's trying to get this job. There's this handsome Pulitzer Prize winning writer named Hayden Anderson, whose work she really admires, who is also in the running. So we have actually, we have the story that Alice tells. We are theoretically going to get the story that Hayden tells, and then of course we have Margaret. And Alice also has all these other sources, which are all the newspaper articles that were written, all the press that was written about Margaret. So as the book, keeps going and we learn more and more and more about Margaret, we really get a sense of just how complicated these things are and how the truth is going to always be a little elusive, but that doesn't mean that it's not worth it to go after it, because you'll still learn some wonderful stuff as you go.